Some actions have instant reaction. Actually, whatever happens in our life is for our good. So also karma is collective, karma is individual. So but we understood, there is a, we fell down from, we understood in the discussion with three modes of mental nature. We fell down from spiritual world and we are caught by three modes. Mode of goodness, passion and ignorance, Sattvagun, Rajagun and Tamogun. Right? So Sattvagun, Tamogun, Rajagun, then because of this and these three modes they fight. Actually you all should know, Prabhupada was telling the other day, even if a person is very good, because these three modes they fight each other. Sometimes mode of goodness becomes prominent and it is defeated by mode of passion and the person becomes angry like anything, and he will behave like a demon actually. You cannot even imagine, there is a person like this. And sometimes the person becomes a sadist, tamogun. But it's the same person when he is with everyone. How are you? So sometimes you get a feeling, or there is a dual personality or what? He has two split personality or what? Anyone has an experience? Huh? So I'm sure many of us have some experience actually. You agree?
Yes, Prabhu.
So it is because of the three modes. You know, even if you sometimes want to control yourself, the anger comes out just like that. And how many of you have experienced it? You should not have done this like this. You know, you thought of it. You thought of it. Who is making it? Who is making you do that? So the three modes. That's why Krishna says in Gita, come to the mode of goodness. You know, we have 4 regulated principles and we have a mantra meditation chanting every day. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Then you can help yourself. Then you can help yourself and you can help others. If not, if you are in heavy modes of passion and ignorance, you cannot help yourself at all. That's why the goal of life is to come to goodness, Sattvagun. And they do practice Bhakti Yoga and make your life simple and make your life successful. Because people in the mode of goodness, Sattvagun, they're close to reality. They don't have so many unwanted desires. You know, they have only healthy desires. They're simple. You know, their happiness is in serving others, their happiness in bhakti, their happiness is in simple living and high thinking. But people in the mode of passion, ignorance, what they do, that is not good for them, that is not good for the others. Okay, everyone has to eat. But you should not, your eating is so bad, you start eating snakes and bats. It's mode of ignorance. Understanding or not? Food is also 3 modes. You know, the food that is pure vegetarian food, in Hare Krishnas, we don't even eat. We eat only offered food. It's very good. Prasadam is, I have a question for all of you. Prasadam is in goodness, passion, or ignorance? Anyway, before let me explain to you a little bit. Ayusatta valarogya sukapriyati vivardhana rasya snigdha stira hrudya bhojanam satvika priya. The food that increases your lifespan, it increases your sattvagun, it gives you strength and health. Balarogya, sukapriti vivardhana, when you eat, you feel very good. Whatever food, rasya, juicy, snigdha, fats, not animal fats, like the butter, the healthy, like ghee. If you get a very organic ghee from India, very good for good cholesterol And if you get a pure cow ghee from India, it is medication. It is a it works as a medicine. Today, pure cow ghee is very expensive in India. Why? People understood the value of ghee. But America, what is ghee? Ghee is made from, what is that? This butter sticks. Snigdha stira hrudya bhojanam satvika priya. So that type of food is a food in the mode of goodness. So pure vegetarian food. Dal, rice, dal, sabji, and ghee, and what is that? Whatever you like, chapatis, sweets, vegetarian. And passionate food means khatu, amla, lavana, tishna, tikshna, ruksha, vidahina. Sloka also passionate, Naresh. What type of foods are passionate? Very pungent, very hot, too much salt, too hot. Sometimes you give them somebody, coffee or tea, they drink like this. Not hot. Very hot. No, I want hotter. When they drink 10 miles away from their home, his family members should hear. They want too salty, too, what do you call? Amla, sour, too hot, too pungent. Like, my one devotee has a friend sitting in the AC room when eating, tears don't come, kuch maza nahi hai. Mirchi bhaji. When tears are coming, feel good. Passion. Krishna is telling that type of food, maybe vegetarian, but dukkha, it gives you misery, soka, lamentation, amaya, disease. Can you believe Ayurveda and Bhagavad Gita how close? Ama means phlegm. When you eat this type of foods, it generates a lot of phlegm. Generated phlegm will generate a disease, amaya. Dukkha soka amaya prada. You're understanding? So, third one, yatayamam gatarasam pita paryushitam chet uchishtam apijamedhyam bhojanam tamasa priyam. For example, tiger, what tiger does? Tiger kills a deer and tiger doesn't eat immediately. This deer body has to rot and all the insects should land on that. It starts bad smelling, foul smelling. Paryushitam, pita, putrid, decomposed. Then tiger eats with a lot of happiness. That is, uchishtam. If you eat somebody's remnants, it is mode of ignorance. Sometimes people put this much food on the table. They eat a stomach full, they'll put in the fridge and they'll bring it up again and eat. It is a remnants. Mode of ignorance. Amedhyam, untouchable to eat. There's a food in the mode of ignorance. It brings all the diseases and it increases your anger. 136 diseases come is this type of product of slaughter. In America, actually, the big scholars they started a movement. Are eating bats, eating, what is that, snakes? So sad. It is not bird flu, SARS virus, chikungunya, mad cow disease. Sad. So anyway, so I have a question for all of you before we go to the today's session, practical application. How to somebody gave you prasad. We went to Tirupati, or somebody came to you. We ISKCON Farmington Hills. Because nobody's coming to temple, we have this many sweets. Anybody is interested, you're all welcome, and you can have feast. Hare Krishna is wonderful. Prasad. So, what is that? So somebody give me prasad. Prasad is in mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance. Anybody? Is prasad in the mode of goodness or passion?
Mode of goodness.
Mode of goodness, Prabhu.
Mode of goodness. Okay, Fanindra Prabhu is telling goodness. Krishna Prabhu is telling goodness. Who else? Somebody gave a prasad. ISKCON Farmington Mahaprasad or Tirupati Mahaprasad. Is goodness or passion or ignorance? Sattvagun or Rajagun, Tamagun? Anybody? It is not goodness. It is not passion also. It is not ignorance also. It is above the three modes. It is a pure, transcendental. It is very pure. It is called transcendental. Transcendental means not in three modes. It is totally spiritual. You're understanding? Prasad is totally spiritual. It is not in modes. It is above modes. Above modes means it is pure. It is totally spiritual. Understood? Yes or no? So, today, let us see the applications. You learn the three modes, you learn the power of time, you learn the karma. Now, how to apply Bhagavad Gita in daily lives? How to apply Bhagavad Gita in a daily life? I know sometimes I'm sure you all have experience. If I do this way, it's a problem. If I do this way, it's a problem. So the way Arjun was confused sometimes, I have a problem. I am unable to decide. How to decide things? I need guidance. So who can be a better guide than Krishna himself? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Absolute Truth himself. If he himself is a guide through Bhagavad Gita, you don't need any other guide. So this session, I want to do my job. I don't want to go anywhere. But I want to apply Bhagavad Gita in my life. And I want to make my life comfortable. But end of the world, I should go back to spiritual world. Right? You agree? So we'll see the practical applications. This session is very important. Because all these days we saw theory, but now we are seeing the practical. So we have seen a session, who am I? In that, we discussed, I am not the body, but a spirit soul. The soul is entrapped in the body. We actually came from a spiritual world. It came from originally God. And the spiritual world, there is no old age, there is no birth, there is no disease, there is no death. There is no stock market problem, there is no virus problem, there is no visa issues, no green card issues. So I came from spiritual world. Why? Because I want to enjoy independent of God, Krishna. So now I came to this metal world. Wherever you go, it is full of temporary in place of misery. So I try to be independent of God. And thus he created this place like a prison house for my purification. Why do I get different bodies? Based on the degree of envy, one time a dog, a beast, a bird, a reptile, a tree, another time something else. So likewise, I'm traversing through millions and millions of lives. You're understanding? And what should I do now? If you do good karma, to enjoy, you have to come back. If you do bad karma, to suffer, you come back. So good karma is a problem, bad karma is a problem. So we have a very intelligent human body. You know, good karma has good reaction, bad karma has bad reaction. But yes, last week we discussed akarma or bhakti has no reaction, right? And bhakti is so powerful, akarma is so powerful. Bhakti is so powerful, the karma is so, akarma is so powerful. When we perform our activities in such a way, our activities are in such a way designed our activities are designed in such a way, you perform only akarma, bhakti karma. What is the importance of bhakti? It will burn the previous reactions. And it has no reaction. Last week I told, it's like a slate. Throughout your life, you live 70, 80 years, 90 years. Keep on performing bhakti karma of opening a company, running a company, or becoming a CEO. Your career, you use it as an offering to Krishna. Your family relationships, you use it as an offering to Krishna. It becomes bhakti. Even if you live like this 1,000-year-old, you'll not be, you'll not have bondage. This session today, akarma means bhakti yoga. So the topic is on a little bit discuss. We'll discuss on yoga, right? I have a question for all of you. Give me 1 minute. What is yoga? Yoga. Go ahead.
No, Prabhuji.
Tell me, please.
No, meditation and in Telugu, Dhyanamu.
Okay, meditation. Fantastic. Anybody, what is yoga? Huh?
It is a union with the God. Union.
Okay. Very nice.
That is process to meet a God.
Process to meet a God, fantastic. So, yoga comes from the root word yuj. Yuj means a join. Yuj means a join. You know? So, karma yoga, we'll just touch this topic before we see the applications. Ready? Bhagavad Gita is a book of 4 yogas. Bhagavad Gita is a book of 4 yogas. Karma yoga means you connect your senses to God. Jnana yoga means you connect your mind to God. Dhyana yoga means you connect your intelligence to God. Bhakti yoga means you connect your soul to God. So when you think of yoga, what comes into your mind? You know, in the morning when one person comes wearing tight pant and shirt and he does some, he does some asanas. That's what we think of yoga, right? As Balakrishna Prabhu said, Yoga means meditation, asanas, or anything. What is yoga? So, usually yoga means we think of these things, right? What comes to your mind when you hear yoga? Somebody is putting, somebody is bending the body left and right, or somebody is doing the meditation. But let me tell you this. What is that? Sometimes people say this. Oh, you're a karma yogi, I'm a jnana yogi. Oh, you're a ashtanga yogi, I am a bhakti yogi. It's not like different TVs, Yoga is not an exercise to shape the body. And yoga is not meant for doing pranayama and increase your lifespan. Yoga does not mean mystic powers also. So also yoga is not an exercise to shape the body. Or yoga is there to improve your health. Improving your health and longevity. And people also love mystic powers. What is yoga? Yoga means to connect our individual consciousness to supreme consciousness. So Bill Gates says, the author of Windows, what does he say? No one can tell if you ask any Bill Gates, who can explain you better about Microsoft? Definitely Bill Gates, because he knows the whole. Right? So likewise, Krishna, the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling, of all the yogis, Bhakti Yoga is the best. Of all the yogis, Bhakti Yoga is the best. Krishna is telling, Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu, Mam Manusmara Yudhyacha. Always you remember when you fight, then you'll get the strength. If you're running alone in your life, it is called race. When you're running with Krishna's hand in your hand, it is called grace. Right? How to hold Krishna's hand, or how to make Krishna join hands with me? How to do that? That we will discuss. Will all the paths lead to same goal? No. Bhagavad Gita explains all yogas, they're like staircase. First floor, second floor, third floor. Imagine you went to New York City and you have rented a store in the 50th apartment. Sorry, you booked a hotel and you want to occupy 50th apartment. Wow. Huh? Like, first is Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga means you do your duty and give the fruits to Krishna. The second is, okay, I'm giving the fruits, but I want to know who God is. Let me read books. Then you will come to Jnana Yoga. So when you read books, you'll understand how to control mind and senses. You'll become a Dhyana Yogi. Then you'll understand, okay, I've controlled my mind and senses, but I need to use this energy to please Guru and Krishna. Then you will become a Bhakti Yogi. So what is Bhakti Yoga? What is Bhakti Yoga? Bhakti Yoga means The nature of water is to be liquid, liquidity. The nature of salt is to be salty. So, likewise, the nature of soul is to serve. For example, everyone serves. Mother serves the kids and family. Father serves the family. And the president serves the nation. And everyone serves. How to make your work 9 to 5 work? How to make your 9 to 5 work? Bhakti yoga. Because you know very well by this time, if you do bhakti yoga, the result will come with you. Whatever you perform, the result will come with you. In other words, the person is fighting for the country, because he is paid salary. How to convert that, excuse me. How to convert that fighting into bhakti? We'll see that. Acting for the interest of God by following His authority and not personal sense gratification or enjoyment is called bhakti karma. If you act, Arjuna doesn't want to fight, but Krishna said, fight. Nimitta matra bhava savya sachi. I have a question for all of you. And you answer, let us see how it goes. So, your country declared war. India declared war with the neighboring country. So, if India declared war with the neighboring country, and what happens, excuse. You fought very vigorously, and they give you, government became victorious, and they give you a gold medal. And they give you 6 months leave, Paramavira Chakra, and they give you 6 months leave. Then you come home, your next door neighbor is beating his wife, let us say. And you go and tell me, don't do that. That guy slaps you. Go away, who are you? And he keeps on beating her again. And she is asking for help. What you will do? That was given to you by army, you'll come and shoot him. The government will put you in jail. I have a question for all of you. Answer it. Then when the case goes to court, you will say, there I killed 100 people. I was given a medal. Here, one person is causing disturbance. There I shot him. And why government is punishing me? Aman, have you understood? What is the answer? What do you say?
There, his role was, his job was fighting with the, he's a military and he's fighting with other countries like military.
Right.
Here in this case, so police department is there if any issue is there.
In this case, the first point is good, but in the second case, Aman, have you understood? You understood, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Why? He goes and tells, there I killed 100 people and you gave me medals. And here this guy is also giving trouble to society. When I punish him, Why are you giving me punishment? Why are you giving me sentence? What do you say?
Maybe first one is his responsibility. I mean, protect us from neighboring country. Second one is not his responsibility.
Okay. Anybody else? You want me to answer?
Yes.
Prabhu.
So the government says, there we give you permission. In the borders, we gave you gun and we gave you permission. We gave you license to shoot enemies. But once your role is over, once you came back, you may have the gun, but we did not give you permission. So when somebody is next door neighbor is harming his family member, you should call 911 and tell the police. But you don't have the right. Understood?
Yes.
There the permission is given. Here permission is not given. So karma is very tricky. But if you understand this one principle, you'll be able to run the show in your life. Arjuna became devotee and glorified by killing people. Hare Krishna. Can you imagine why he doesn't want to fight? But Supreme Lord is telling, hey, it is my desire. I want you to fight. Please. So you all work 9 to 5 job. How to make that 9 to 5 job into a karma, bhakti yoga? How to make it yoga? Whether you want to work or not, if you work for the pleasure of God, if you work for the pleasure of Krishna, it is bhakti yoga. How to do that? We'll see the application. You know? I have a question for one more example. One rich man is there, millionaire is there. And what is that? He wrote on the wall. Anybody know? Anybody, if he writes on the wall, if anyone writes anything here, they are punishable by government. And you go with your friend. I will go and write on the wall. I challenge, I can write on the wall. Your friend says, hey, that guy will call the cops and put you in jail. He says, your friend says, I will write on the wall and that guy will appreciate also. How? So he goes, he writes on the wall and he goes and tells the owner, come out and see, I have written on your wall. The owner became angry. I told you not to write to. What did you write? What did you write? He comes on, he sees the board. Stick no bills. When the owner sees that, oh, wow, that's good. Take this 50 rupees, this is 100 rupees, or take this $50. So, if you act, if your action is pleasing to God, it has no reaction. And it will liberate you. It will burn your bad karma. You're understanding or not? So if you understand this one principle, you'll be able to cleanse your heart. You'll be able to accumulate unlimited bhakti credits, because of which your heart is purified, and you'll go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. So one other thing is, when we start performing Bhakti Yoga, our heart becomes purified. Our heart becomes purified. This is Michelangelo. Michelangelo, he said, somebody asked him, Michelangelo, when a customer comes and gives you a rock, how can you bring a nice images out of it? A cat, a dog, an elephant. Michelangelo said, when my customer gives me rock, I'll ask him, what do you want? He says, I want elephant. Okay, good. What I'll do, in that rock, I'll keep the elephant, remove the rest, chip away the rest. Understanding? So likewise, you leave the soul, chip away the rest, remove the impurities, then soul is pure. Soul is Satchidananda, happy knowledge and bliss. Why don't we don't have spontaneous love for Krishna? Because of impurities. If the nails are very sharp, they'll stick. If the nails are not there, they'll not stick. So today we don't have any love for God. Why? Because of the impurities. Right? So today we'll see this wonderful application. Can I practice Bhakti Yoga in my family life? Hey, I am working, I'm doing my job. How many of you are married? Let me see one by one. Sri Vandana. So, I know many of you are married. So you have this question. I cannot go to forest and meditate, but staying at home, taking care of my family members, whatever job I'm doing, can I practice Bhakti Yoga in my family life? Say yes or no. Are you interested or not? Do you have this question?
Yeah, we can do. Yes,
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So, if only you understand this simple thing, you will be happy here, and you'll be happy in there. Your heart will be cleansed, and you'll go back to spiritual life. You'll go back to Godhead, Vaikuntha, and there you'll be, you'll attain self-realization, and you'll be happy eternally. There are two misconceptions in India about spiritual life. Means you have to leave everything and become a sannyasi. Spiritual life. Sometimes, you go and tell your parents, I'm attending Gita class. Hey, why now? No. When you become 70, that time. What, you're becoming a sannyasi or what? Sometimes I have seen, when you come to Bhagavad Gita classes, nowadays much better, 20, 30 years ago, the family members start crying, oh, you're becoming a sannyasi. So Indians have these two misconceptions. Spiritual life means you have to give up everything and become a sannyasi. And second thing, spiritual life is also a retirement program. Not now. Right now, career, money making. When you become 70 and you cannot see properly, that time Bhagavad Gita. No, not like that. That's why sometimes people say, hey, come for Bhagavad Gita. We are not interested. We don't have time. But this virus, yesterday only I just, from London I got a call. We got a call, message. One devotee died from the temple, and 80 devotees went for funeral. They're all infected. They're infected. In that today one devotee died actually. This is from London. So we don't have time. Time is precious, right? Why we don't have time? Arjuna spoke, Krishna spoke Gita to Arjuna battlefield. This world is like a battle. We don't know what type of problem will come and when. who should be God conscious today, who should be Krishna conscious today. Not old age, not a retirement program. You know, Arjuna said, the war was about to start, but Arjuna said, I'll fight, no, I'll listen Gita. Yeah, because Arjuna felt it's important. Right? Just only 1 hour a week. 1 hour a week is what? Less than 1% actually. Maybe 2 hours, less than 2%. I want to tell a story. Should I tell a story?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh,
Yes, Prabhu.
actually, no, Swami Prabhupada was asked, hey, these Americans, young boys, 18, 20, they're coming to your programs. Why? Prabhupada said, who will go to college? Old people or young people? Reporter said, young people. Why? Because that is a time of learning. So Bhagavad Gita is the most important book because it teaches the life. Today people are going to universities, you know, and they are taught how to make money. They are not taught life. So one day one teacher gave an assignment. What was the assignment? When you become big, what do you want to become? The boy wrote, I want to be happy. Teacher said, it looks like you didn't understand the assignment. The boy said, it looks like you didn't understand life. You want to be an engineer or you want to be happy? Whether engineer or doctor, anybody, you want to be happy, right? Very good answer. Teacher told you didn't understand assignment. Boy told the teacher you didn't understand life. Bhagavad Gita is a very important subject matter that is related to life. So you don't learn that in the old age, you learn now. So this is the story I want to tell. One old man, businessman, started his business. Slowly he grew. 1 shop, 2 shops, 3 shops, 4 shops. By the time he retired, by the time he became 75, he had 10 shops. Cloth merchant. But he became so old, still every day he goes to shop only. The children, they were little spiritual, pious. They told, they called one devotee, sadhu. They told him, my father has become old, but he's not understanding. He's coming to business every day. He still has the same business ideas. But he's not seeing the passing of the time. He's not seeing, his time is running out. Please make him a devotee because he has so much money, but he cannot take $1 with him. He gave birth to all of us, but we don't go with him. So make him a devotee. He can take bhakti with him. And the sadhu said, all right, right now he's business conscious. I'll make him Krishna conscious. I'll make him God conscious. The sadhu took him to Vrindavan. When he took him to Vrindavan, he started showing Krishna's places. And there are so many pilgrims. He said, wow, I wish I can start a restaurant here and start selling money, start selling food. I would have made so much. He said, this is Vrindavan, place of Krishna. Don't think of business. Pray to Krishna. Then he took him to Tirupati. There were so many people standing in line. This man said, I wish I could have started Bisleri, water bottle business, If one person buys one bottle, every day I can sell like 1,000 bottles. I'll make so much money. Because his brain was saturated with business throughout his life. So in the old age also, he was thinking about business only. Finally, he brought him to Kasi, Varanasi, and everyone is taking bath in Ganga. So the devotee told him, take bath in Ganga, it's very good. Then he saw so many people, wow, if I start selling soap here and shampoo, I would make so much money. And this devotee was frustrated. Hey, wherever I go, you're finding opportunities business, but you don't have any desire to, relish the place and pick up devotion. The sadhu he took him back to his home and told his children, you know what, I cannot make him a devotee, but wherever I take him, he's talking about business only. Then the children said, no, please, 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 try once more. Try once again. Try once again. Then what happened? He took him to crematorium. India, everything is gross, right? He took him to crematorium, and as they were watching, they brought a body. They put him on a funeral pyre. They started burning. When the old man saw that, he started crying. When he started crying, then the sadhu understood. Wow, this guy changed. And he told him, that's why I'm telling you to become Krishna conscious. That will happen to everybody. Then the old man said, I am not crying for that. Then why are you crying? I never knew there is so much demand for firewood. Everyone needs firewood. I don't know that. If only I knew this before, instead of starting cloth business, I would have started firewood business. What a mistake I have done. I should have started. What a mistake I have done. It's better now, at least I start a firewood business. The sadhu offered obeisances to him and said, I don't know whether you'll become Krishna conscious or not. If I stay with you one more day, I'll become a businessman, giving up this bhakti. So whatever you do throughout your life, same thing will happen in the old age. You're understanding? It will not change. But if you understand at a very early stage, bhakti is the only thing that will come with us. You practice bhakti along with your profession. Right? Spirituality should be given importance for that reason. Then what should you do now? First of all, you are pure spirit soul, but now you got a temporary material body. Means what? So we are sick. Pure soul, which doesn't know anything about anything, fear, death, old age, disease, today, we identify with the temporary body. So when you're sick, what you will do? You'll go to hospital. You'll go to doctor. And doctor tells you to give up certain things. And he gives us treatment. So today we have body means what? We go through 4 problems. Birth, old age, disease, and death. These 4 things no one can avoid. As long as we have this body, these 4 things are common. Plus 3 more. Misery due to body and mind, misery due to other living entities, or coronavirus, or misery due to natural disturbances. These 4 plus 3, 7, no one can avoid. So what should we do? Approach a hospital. Temple is like a hospital. Today you go to temple, they say you pay this much money, that much money. But temple has to give the knowledge. Hey, you are stuck in the cycle of birth and old age and disease. You are not this body, you are a spirit soul. If you cleanse the heart, you can come out of cycle of birth and death. Make your home a temple. Home can become a temple. Actually, this person is a doctor in the picture. Samikarishi Prabhu, doctor in New Jersey. So you do your career in 9 to 5 job, that's fine, perfect. But morning, every day you go to bathroom to clean the body, come out and clean the heart. Worship Krishna with the whole family. You know, approach a right hospital. Every hospital has, every building has flags. That flag will tell you what that home is. Right? Today, we all see these flags. TV. TV and internet and Facebook and people spend so much time on that. Of course, today, because of the virus, it is the ultimate shelter. We don't have choice. So there is nothing wrong. One time one PhD student told me, technology is a very humble servant of a bad master. There is nothing wrong with technology. Wrong is in the usage. Today, people, what is the scenario? Instead of keeping God in the center, we are keeping TV in the center. What 800 years of Mughal rule has not done to India to spoil Indian culture. What 200 years of British rule has not done to spoil Indian culture. 20 years of MTV, ZTV has done it. I have a question for you. How many of you agree? Do you agree?
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji. We agree.
Yes, Prabhu. I agree.
Yeah, India is becoming prosperous, but at the cost of culture. I just went to India. You know what is the trend now? Rapes, murders. Rapes and murders. Wow. UP and Bihar stands first and second. Andhra stands sixth. Wow, the parents are crying like anything. There is no security for ladies in India now. But I know everyone's focus is now in Corona. That's why there is some Rona. So today, India has become prosperous at the cost of culture. There is no security for ladies. There are 1 billion phones. Means so much of pornography. Watching movies. The bad culture. So, today, people, everyone loves dog. Parents, children cannot get along. 40% of youth in India, they don't know how to deal with parents. They cannot deal with parents. But everyone in the family, they love the dog. They love TV. Why? Prabhupada says when God is not there in the center, who will be there in the center? Dog. Dog will be there in the center. But if you really want to revive Indian culture, actually there is a famous famous California billionaire by name Colbert. You know what he said? Indians have better relationships. Indians have better family values than us. Indians have, genuine, they lead a genuine life. Not like drugs, alcoholism. No. But our TVs are going to India and they are ruining the life of youth there. And Colbert said, if you make me Indian Prime Minister for 15 minutes, I'll shoot all the foreign channels and protect India from our influence, he says. He's an American, Californian. Hare Krishna. So imagine a home of 5 people and there's a pond and you all throw stones in the pond at different places. Every ripple that will come, every ripple will clash, right? In other words, family of 4 people, they have 4 different opinions. Means 4 disagreements. My way or highway. But imagine everyone throws the stone in the center. Krishna is the center. Then what happens? Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, but somebody is speaking actually now. Okay, no
Yes,
problem.
Prabhuji.
No, if Krishna is, please mute. If Krishna is the center, if you all throw stones in the middle, in one place, the ripples that come out, they are uniformly distributed. It looks very beautiful to look at. In my childhood, 15, 20 people would live in the same home. When the relatives would come, we would sleep in the kitchen, no problem. America, wife and husband and 2 kids, a street-long home, but they don't talk to each other. They live very silently. Egos are very high. You know? So where is the bonding factor? Hare Krishna. You know? Make your home a temple. And second thing is approach a right doctor. Means a guru, spiritual master. You know, Prabhupada came to America with Bhagavad Gita. 40 rupees. One person is not lazy. You know, he has a desire. He wanted people to be transformed with philosophy and culture. You know, I just finished Ramayana lecture actually. You know, if there is a nice relationship in the family members with Krishna in the center, and they protect Dharma in a nice way, wow. So make money, please, and build homes, please. Have children, as many as you want, please, but keep Krishna in the center. You're understanding? This morning, and the way you go to bathroom and to clean the body, come out and clean the heart. You're understanding it? So, like when you're sick, what doctor tells you? Certain things he'll tell you to avoid. And hello?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Are you able to see this?
Yes,
No,
Prabhu.
we can see you only.
Oh, really?
Now, just 2 minutes. Yeah, now it's
Okay, no problem. So then apply the treatment. Okay. So we have ABCD, very important. We are not worried about the don'ts. Dharma means protect dharma. Dharma means dharma stands on 4 pillars. Tapas, Saucham, Daya, Satyam. Tapasya, means austerity. Daya means mercy. See God in every living entity and take care of them. Cleanliness, don't go for extramarital relationships. And always speak truth. That is, these things. But ABCD are very important. If you apply only this, that is very good. A, association. 168 hours a week. 24 into 7 is 168. Come and listen and take the association of devotees for 2 hours. I have a story to tell you. I have a story to tell you. Somebody speaking. Can you please mute? So, association. One hunter told 2 parrots. One parrot is sold to a good family. Another parrot is sold to another hunter. This parrot that went with hunter, the hunter is telling, "You're very bad." He was using all the bad words. The parrot picked up. But the first parrot that went with the family, good family, come, please take prasad, sit down, how are you? So, association, Shakespeare tells, show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. You are what you associate with. If you associate with nice people, devotees, you'll become a devotee. Good people, you'll become a good devotee. If you associate with bad people, you'll become bad. You are what you associate with. Hare Krishna. Right? So once in a week, come and learn Gita in the association of devotees. You will change. That is A. B. Read Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatam 1 verse a day. C. Chant. This is very important. Actually, no. If this one application is taken, it will change life. It will bring revolution in your life. The beats, it has 108 beats. They represent 108 beats. Mantra. Actually, I was reading in the internet other day. Everywhere I see meditation, mantra meditation. Very good. Different types of meditation, but mantra meditation is one. It is identified as one of the powerful tools for mindfulness. Because mantra controls the mind. Man means mind. Tra means liberates. Manastrayata iti mantra. So hold like this and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You start like this, come here 8 minutes. One round is over. It's a bank account. 50 years you have bank account, right? In Chase, different banks. 50 years later, that will be there, but you won't be there. But this is a bank account that will come with you. Every day, get up in the morning, sit in one corner. You serve your husband, you serve your wife, whatever family members, your job, your employer. Serve yourself for 10 minutes. It'll protect you from it safeguards you from stress. Chanting. Very important. It's called mantra meditation. And very important. What is the mantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You know, very important. And children, you're intelligent, the spouse is intelligent, chromosome theory, your children will be anyway intelligent, I have no doubt. But give them culture. Give them a culture. Kunti, she was a wife of an emperor. But unfortunately, that's the world. When she was very youthful, husband died. And the son will become emperor. But the problem, son has to wait until he attains 21, Maharaj Yudhishthir. Son is only 7-8 years. He has to wait another 12-13 years to become emperor. She brought all the children to the palace, and palace politics. So there is a plot to kill the children. What can a widow mother do? Right? So Kunti, what she did, she made Pandavas. She trained Pandavas to take shelter of Krishna. Train your children to take shelter of Krishna. How many of us thought coronavirus will change our lives like this today? Can you imagine? That is life. Life is full of uncertainties. Right? So because of this one reason, Pandavas, though they went through so many troubles, they were not depressed. Because of the Krishna factor. But eventually Krishna's help, they got their kingdom back. But they went through a hell lot of problems. Why they could tolerate? Because of the Bhakti Yoga. My request to you, ladies and gentlemen, you take it up so that you'll not be stressed out. And you give it to the family members. I just went to India and opened the newspaper. This girl was raped and killed. I was thinking, even if the father is successful, I'm sure the father and mother can never be same again. Forget the father and mother, I couldn't become same for 2-3 days. So my point to you, give your children, make your children take shelter of Krishna. But for that to happen, you have to take shelter of Krishna. Today, life is a choice. If you make a choice today, after 1 year, you'll have a 1-year bank account. Anybody may cheat you, but not Krishna. Krishna will not cheat you. And then this is pure bhakti part of Hinduism I'm teaching. Bhagavad Gita part of Hinduism I'm teaching. Right? So please don't be spiritually, don't become inattentive and lazy. Take up the process. 10 minutes to start with. 20 minutes to start with. When you're spending half an hour in the bathroom to clean the body, why not we clean the heart? One boy yesterday said, there is one more virus, sleep egg virus. I said, what is that? Lust, ego, illusion, anger, greed, pride. He made an acronym out of it. It's there. When the heart is filled with impurities, we cannot be happy. So I chant, very important, the last one. So this mantra is given in Upanishad called Kalisantra Upanishad. This 16 word mantra, 32 letters, and it will cleanse the heart and Kali Kalmashanasanam. Kali Kalmashanasanam. It will mitigate the effects of Kali, quarrel and hypocrisy. One more. The last one. Actually, Lord Chaitanya is considered the incarnation of Kali Yuga. Krishna's incarnation of Kali Yuga. His name comes in Srimad Bhagavatam. And comes in Sanhitas, Vishnu Sahasranama. When he understood the importance, what he did, This mantra was in a sacred Upanishad, Kalisandra Upanishad. He gave it freely. He distributed it. And when he applied this on the animals of jungle, they were chanting they were dancing and they were embracing. They attained the love of God. That's the power of this mantra. Prabhupada came to America, he gave it to hippies. They changed, they gave up their bad habits. The drug addiction, they became pure devotees of Krishna. So Prabhupada started 108 temples in 12 years. I mean, it was done, by, of course, with the help of Americans only. So they are Americans, they have accepted our culture and they are following better than us actually. Now, Alfred Ford, we are from Detroit, his grandson of Henry Ford. He's building a $100 million temple. He already gave $25 million just to please his guru. I heard he gets up every 2 o'clock to do the mantra meditation. So, faith. He read Bhagavad Gita, he understood the goal of life. The last one is prasad. I can speak a lot, but I'll take only 5 minutes. You cook anyway, but take 10 minutes, offer it to Krishna. If there are no rains for 10 years and no sunshine for 10 months, can you manufacture one grain in the laboratory, one carrot in the laboratory? No. So, Krishna through nature is giving foodstuffs. He is giving intelligence to make money to buy the foodstuffs. And if we eat too much, he digests as a digestive fire in the stomach. Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned, Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Asrita. So how to tell thanks to him? Cook food, vegetarian, offer it, and you eat it. Feed children. For example, if a friend comes, you eat in the same plate. If he has a TB, he'll get the TB, tuberculosis. Likewise, when food is offered to God and when we eat it, we get his qualities. We become infected by his qualities. Krishna is supremely pure. When we eat prasad, our heart becomes cleansed. So, this ABCD, A means association, B means Bhagavad Gita, one sloka. We have Sunday school, we teach one sloka. Or you can read one sloka a day. Once this is done, next week we can start a Bhagavad Gita book actually. Offer food to Krishna and eat it. You can do this anywhere. You do your work, you do your business, you follow your profession. But keep Krishna in the center. And protect Dharma. Today, India is suffering because foreign religions are taking over because Indians don't know anything. If you go to Tirupati, you see about Dharmo Rakshit Rakshita. Protect Dharma, Dharma will protect you. Today, nobody is protecting Dharma. Everyone is ruining the world. Why this virus? In India, I saw somebody, the air pollution, the air quality became better because nobody is driving. The sky has become better because no flights. The rivers are becoming better. The fish are coming in literally because there is nobody is going to the beaches. So please, you understand, you accept it and take it up seriously. If you are not problem of solution, you are problem. You're part of the problem. If you are not the part of solution, you're part of the problem. Just apply ABCD, continue your job, and read Bhagavad Gita, your life will become better. If you bring change in yourself and the family, you protect so many animals will be happy actually. Today, for our survival, we are damaging everyone. Sad. So follow ABCD. So Prabhupada came for this purpose from spiritual world with 40 rupees and with his, because he was not lazy, he built 108 temples and he started a revolution. America next to India, America is a vegetarian country today. And somebody said, I appreciate Hindus because majority of Hindus are vegetarian. You know, vegetarianism doesn't bring any diseases. So he built all these temples and started. He not only gave philosophy, Bhagavad Gita, he gave culture also, Rathayatras. You know, please apply this ABCD treatment and make your life happy, sublime. Hare Krishna. Any question or comment? Otherwise, we'll end it now. Any question? Anyone has any question or comment? Thank you very much.
We have some another participants from other cities project, like some of our main state students who joined today. So it's like
Who joined?
Jahanvi joined, Chinmay joined, Bhavesh, you're from main state, right?
18 people have joined today.
Bhavesh. And today from Detroit we have Anita Garu, Sri Vandana Mataji, Pregna.
No, who is Bhavesh?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Bhavesh. I'm
Oh,
very
I'm not from Wayne State. I got it from Harsha.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I used to attend classes in Harsha's house. So I'm continuing now.
Thank you, Amma.
Guru Prashant.
Prabhuji, this is Guru Prasad.
Oh, you're from Main State?
Yes, I'm from Wayne State.
Oh, Guru Prasad, Hare Krishna. Are you doing well?
I'm doing good, Prabhuji. I'm now in Indiana. I got a new job, so I moved recently.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
What is Jahnavi doing?
What, Prabhuji?
Jahanvi is saying her microphone is not working.
Oh, really?
We have Anita Garu Prabhuji, or Sridhar Garu. Sridhar comes from Pavilion Court.
No. So long time. Wow. Hope they are doing well.
Yes, sir.
Namaskar, Prabhuji.
Somebody, everything is going on well?
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you.
So, you're all safe, keeping yourself safe with this virus?
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Janardhan left. I want to. Chinmay joined, Prabhuji. Chandrakant is there. Chandrakant is my cousin. Actually, he stays in Wisconsin. Archana.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Who else?
Archana is the Prabhuji. She is from Virginia. She is Maharashtra's roommate in Texas A&M.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I think after 10 years, she's joined this call. Hopefully.
These are basic fundamentals. We just started a new program, and in the Bhagavad Gita, we give the introductory session. Today is the last session, and it is so coincidental you all joined. Thank you very much. And so next week onwards, we start Gita. I just want to tell only one thing. Trust me, the planet is finding it difficult to survive because people have very extravagant, very self-destructive habits. For that reason, today, planet is unable to survive. I think, Bill Gates, somebody is mentioning, actually Bill Gates is mentioning there's a spiritual cause behind it. Because, we are leading very unnatural lives. And not that people are happy. They have so much anxiety, so much frustration, fear and worry, but running. So there's exploitation everywhere, cheating everywhere, and very self-destructive bad habits. I'm honest with you. I want to tell you one simple thing. Sun is setting. There is a Bengali proverb actually. Sun is setting, and then somebody made an announcement. No, sun is going to set and the world will become dark. Who will illuminate the world? Who can replace sun? Then the glowworm said, I know for sure I cannot illuminate the whole world. but I can illuminate my home. All the glowworms came and immediately they start lighting their homes. Likewise, so you don't need to change the world. You illuminate your home. You illuminate your family with Krishna in the center. That's what I can tell, actually. If you do that, we don't know. Protect Dharma. Dharma will protect you. I have so many stories with me for that. For that reason. Please protect to the best of your ability. We don't tell anybody to give up anything. You don't definitely know. But for example, I made this choice 22 years ago. So now I'm in 50s now. I know my time is not so much there on the earth, but I'm so grateful that I made this choice 22 years ago. I'm very happy actually, because I know nothing will come. So likewise, you also make a choice. Harsha Harichakra Prabhu made the choice a couple of years ago. He's married, he has kids. And what is his happiness? Making people, creating awareness of Bhagavad Gita among people, among masses. That is his happiness. It is a pure desire actually. Because if you make that choice, your life will become better, not his. Right? And not, when you all know this, and Bhagavad Gita is not foreign to you. Hinduism is not foreign to you. Bhakti Yoga is not foreign to you. You all know this. But only thing, sometimes because of the very demanding world, this goes into the back seat, and you forget. I can understand that. But at least to maintain, composed life, composed living, take up the process of a prayer, a chanting, mantra meditation, Bhagavad Gita. It'll make your life better. Anything else? Otherwise, we'll end it. I don't want to waste you so much of your time.
Any other questions from anyone?
No,
Anil
thank
Prabhu,
you.
Balkrishna Prabhu, Funny Prabhu.
No questions.
No questions. No
Thank
questions.
you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We are doing Ramayana every day because Ramnam is coming every day 5 o'clock. Certainly until Saturday, next Saturday. If you're interested, you can join at 5 o'clock, but that is on Farmington Hills Facebook page. Only this is available on Zoom so that I can share presentations with you.
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji.
So,
Chandrakant, are you there? Did you like the session? Okay, no problem. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sorry, I joined.